Road to physics. First of all, we draw this diagram with four regions. At this line, I wrote this as magnitude of velocity, which is speed, and this axis as a scale, volume, region of phenomena, or etc. In the first region, in very low speed, which is much less than c and larger than h bar scale, which is known as classical physics, which is mostly everyday phenomena described by this as classical physics. Classical physics including classical mechanics, classical thermodynamics, and classical electrodynamics, and so on. These three phenomena, classical mechanics explain motion, classical thermodynamics explain hot, cold, or temperature, and etc. And the last one, classical electromagnetism, tell you about electric and magnetic field. The next region, too, is called theory of relativity, found by Albert Einstein at first, which is magnitude of velocity or speed itself approach to c and work at scale that much higher than h bar. In this theory, tell you about high speed region, which is speed, as I said, is magnitude of velocity. And then, by consequence, this tell you that causality is referring to no object or no matter is faster than c or faster than speed of light. So in this theory, we can define that time as a coordinate. So now coordinate is about space and time, or just simply space-time as a coordinate that maybe can curve or have a metric tensor or metric space definition. So that means in classical physics, we work at flat space-time, but in theory of relativity, we can work at curved space-time. The next one in region 3 is quantum theory, which is tell you for very low velocity magnitude as before, but in h bar scale, which is now this theory told you about wave-particle duality, which is an object may have wave and particle properties at once, and uncertainty principle, which is related to the quantum system that, as its name, we have quantization, which is simply that in classical physics we have p and x as observable things, but in quantum theory we have p and x as operator. So that means in quantum theory we work in flat space-time, and by uncertainty we know that in region 1 and 2 is deterministic, but in region 3 is probabilistic. The region 4 now is quantum field theory, which is combining theory of relativity and work at h bar scale. In quantum theory, we know that quantization is work for x and p, but in quantum field theory, we have phi operator as quantized field. That phi may be a tensor field. By quantum theory, it's probabilistic, and for now, it only verifies a flat spacetime. So that I will tell you that curved quantum field theory is an urban problem. To start your journey in physics, you work from region 1 to region 2 and then to region 3 and then region 4. So that's the roadmap of physics under 5 minutes. I think that's it. See you later.